Okay, I'm gonna get set up to cut up a big hunk of meat, and then we'll chat as I go. Nobody's here yet, so I'll wait for people to filter in. Need to turn the. Oh, dog, you are a piece of work. I tell you what. Hello, gardening boy. I think smoking is gross. That's what I think. It ruins you. Ruins you. I think I want a jacket. I wonder if I have a lightweight jacket that I can wear here. Oh, where's my purple? I'm gonna be cutting up a chuck roll tonight, and then we'll chat. I'm gonna vacuum seal the chuck roll too as I go. Where is? Oh, there it is. Knew I had a lighter weight jacket. You know, that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. I got peer pressured into smoking at 11. I never kept it up. It's a good thing, too. My mother looked me in the eyes when she smelled it on me and she said, she teared up and she said, Catherine, that will kill you. And I stopped right there. I wasn't very far into it, and I'm glad. But that's what happens. Young people get pressured into it, peer pressured into it, or whatever, and then they're hooked. So if you stop early so that it doesn't get your lungs and your um, causes all kinds of health problems, all kinds, including bad circulation. You probably heard it all, but and then you just get dependent on it. It's not good. So, well, we've got two people in here. I'm gonna set up my tripod. How far is my battery? Oh, good. My battery on my phone. Well, I was kind of glad my mom reacted the way that she did, that she just got sad and teary, because that convinced me more than anything. Okay, I'm going to set my tripod up here. Just you got to think about, you know, whether you want to live an abundant life and um, live a long life. And you don't know right now what the future holds for you. And the best way to ensure a good future is to have good health. Sorry, I'm working on this tripod here, raising it up to the highest level, which means you guys are way up there and I'm way down here. And I was busy going back and forth to the chiropractor, and then I had to go get a referral for physical therapy for my um, hip. There we go. Almost done. And my little dog gave me one less thing to do because he ate my lunch. Well, but you're only 16. You have no idea how your life can improve and change. And I pray it does. And your mindset and what you eat has a lot to do with it. If it has to do with depression and stuff, then that's one thing that low carb helps. High fat, because it feeds the brain. I know people who their depression was healed. I have to take napkins out of my pocket because my dog will grab them and rip them apart. He's such a booger. And then today I accidentally left the rest of my lunch, which I was going to put away and have for dinner. And he absconded with it. He ate it all. So I decided, well, that was your dinner because you already had your lunch. So now he's only had his lunch and that's it. He's not going to be happy about it. Anyway, Garden Boy, I wish you the best. I will be praying for you. And don't start out life with a fatalistic attitude. Because you never know what will happen. God can change things in a split second. Okay. I just found out that my housemate got in a really bad car accident. She was waiting for construction and a guy came up behind her at 50 miles an hour. Didn't even stop. Oof. I've thought about that. I've thought about how people drive like that. How you come up on a construction zone and people just don't even pay attention. Okay, so I'm going to grab some gloves. Mm. Okay, grabbing gloves. And my knives are right here. I have some good butcher knives that were recommended by a butcher on YouTube, and they're really good. Might need. My meat is slightly frozen, which is perfect. That's how I want it. And I'm draining the blood into this bowl so that I can give it to my dog. Okay. Anybody else want to chat? And then I will start this and talk through and then come check the chat after I get going on this. And I'm also going to put a steak in the pan because my dog ate what was going to be my dinner. So I thought, well, it'll be good for my dinner. It will be good. Started to unload my dishwasher. I didn't finish it because I had this live. So okay. And we'll see. I don't think this is as fatty as I normally get, which is a bummer. I'm gonna have to add fat because you want fat. The reason I get chuck roll is because it's fat. Oh, not like ribeye. It's got some right there. I guess it has some on this side too. I'm glad it's still frozen a little bit. I was thawing it and I decided to stick it in the fridge because usually what happens is I thaw it overnight and then it's too thawed by morning. So I stuck it in the fridge to stay cold enough to be frozen a little bit. I need it closer to me because it's almost 30, 29, it's 29 pounds of meat. And I need something to grab hold of. I like the flap on the piece of the packaging. Okay, I do have a reservoir. Probably not quite big enough. Nope, not quite big enough, but almost. Okay, I'm gonna stick But my doggo's taken care of. Dogs are gonna like I like not just draining the blood and pouring it off. I like saving it for the dogs. It's good to put on their food. There we go. It's coming out of the, I need a bigger, next time I get a cutting board, I'm gonna get one with a bigger drain reservoir. Let's see. I need to move this so I can move the meat over to the other cutting board. I'll be situated in a minute so I can start cutting. Oh, shoot. Drop my scissors. Well, I don't need my scissors till after, so I'll just gonna stick them in the dishwasher. I'll wait until I'm done. Okay, doggos are gonna love this. There we go. Grab a paper towel. Get in the fridge, maybe. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay, so I do use a bowl for to sort because I cut steaks and small, like some of the oddball pieces turn into, or tougher pieces turn into, whoops, kind of saw that coming. Okay. Turn into stew meat. Okay. All right, here we go. I'll wash my water bottle off when I get done. Okay, I'm gonna cut the first one off. And well, this uneven piece, I don't know if I'm gonna cook that one tonight. I think I'll get myself a bigger, well, maybe not. Maybe this will be a good piece to cut for tonight, cook for tonight. I'm not way hungry. So I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna heat up the pan and cook this. Need to preheat the pan so I get a good sear on it. I'll chat with you in a minute when I have my hands clean and free here. I'm going to use my longer breaking knife. I like nice thick. This is kind of just the steak that evens out the batch, kind of. And I don't know. This is so weird how this is. It's almost like it isn't a chuck roll. Almost like it's the wrong cut. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. I know what I'm gonna do. I think that's the chuck eye right there. This is weird though. Usually it's got fat in between. So I'm gonna do like strip steak. Not sure if that's what this is or not. I did do a little bit of research, and there's a mm, that's gonna be a good steak right there. I think I'll just keep going the way I am. Just cut this whole thing down and cut them in half for portions. Oh, I could put this in the air fryer. That's what I'll do. Let's try it in the air fryer. Let's try out my new air fryer. Forgot about that. Okay, I'm cutting this in half just to portion it better. And this is like one of those almost like stew meat, but I'm gonna leave it as a small piece of steak. And sometimes if it's fatty, then I separate the fat out and cook the fat up crispy into fat bites. Here, let me put the steak in my air fryer. Okay, I'm gonna turn you all around here. And I could have just flipped the camera, but you know. All right, where's my, these are going in the giveaway. Still don't know how to use this probe. I don't know where it goes out at. Oh, maybe it's right there. Oh. I need to look at the directions, guys. Not sure. Excuse me. I have no idea where. I'm not sure where it would go. Seems like this is a magnet. Don't see a thing for it to hook onto. It's weird. Yeah, I need to look at the directions before I use it. Let's see how we do here. I think 4 or 5 minutes would be rare. I'm scared. We'll see how we go. And there's water in there, so we're good on that. Because it helps with browning, believe it or not. It helps with crisping. Classic cook. Oh, I wonder if it shows you. Because it says probe cook. 380. Let's do 400. Used to do 10 minutes, but that's too done for me now. Let's try 5 and then I'll check it. I didn't season it. Too hungry for all that. I would have salted and peppered it. And maybe a little garlic. I'll look at the chat. Here, let me look at the chat right now while I'm here. Hey, believers. Thanks for saying hi and bye. Believers. Okay, we'll see how my steak turns out. I got about an inch thick steak here. Not perfect, just estimating. And it's perfectly partially frozen, which is nice. I really like this breaking knife. It's nice and sharp. I think I need to use my sharpener for these knives. So that's good. Okay. Cut this in half. Yeah, I think we got the chuck eye, right? See the chuck eye in the middle? I think that's the chuck eye, surrounded by fat. Yes, that's the chuck eye right there. Super tender. It's like, and this is big enough that I'm gonna now, this part of the steak is big enough that I'm gonna take this one. That'll be a steak. And then I'll cut around. I'll just cut the sides off is all. So this will be mostly chuck eye and partly whatever that other cut is called. Anyway, yay, it's gonna be so good. This seems really tender. The only thing I don't like is that, like I say, it doesn't have enough fat. But we'll make it work. We will add fat. So I have also cut the whole thing in half. And I think I'll do that on the next one. I'll cut this down this way. And it'll be easier. Give me one less cut to do on each steak. It's a little frozen in here. Maybe a little too frozen. It does help. Here, I think I might grab my serrated. There's my serrated knife. I also have a carving knife. This works though. There, that works. That looks good. Looks well. Beautiful. I forgot to ask him to get me the fattier one. Because they think you want the lean ones, you know. That's just kind of, they think everybody wants lean. Not I. I knew 5 minutes was going to go by fast. Let me see how it looks. And we'll just sharpen these knives. There's a piece of fat. I keep forgetting that I don't really have to swap this thing around. I can, okay. Not done yet. Flip it. And go longer. Back button. Or it won't do it because I have gloves on. Classic. Air fry. Put it back up to, it's automatically at 380. I think another 5 minutes. So maybe it is 10 minutes. Guess it depends on the air fryer. But I want it to still be rare. I like my cast iron. Maybe I need to just keep going with the cast iron. Hi, Michael. For the Tyson fight. Yeah, sure. Right. No, it's for me. I'm losing weight actually. You want to know the truth? Now that I cut the butter out, I'm losing weight, and that's a good thing. And then I'm going to start strength training in earnest so that it will just get better and better and better and better. This is a bit frozen in the middle, so let me use my serrated. Whoops. Rinse it off. So what'd you guys eat today? There we go. That'll make it easier. See that? Oh, I'm going to turn it back this way because I want the screen facing me. Okay. Anyway. So that's got some fat, some marbling. Okay. Yeah, these are a better size. They're nice and thick. I like it that way. Sear the outside, get a nice crust on it. Leave the inside rare. Mm-mm. I could cut some thin for jerky. Or I could just grab a package, thaw it out, and cut it into strips for jerky. I haven't made jerky in a long time. But I have a food dryer, so that would be nice. This inside part. The outside wasn't as frozen, but this inner. So I got all this meat. They're almost 30 pounds for $186. So it wasn't as cheap as I normally get it. I told you guys it was a $4.49 a pound on average, which it has been. But apparently it's gone up. Okay, my air fryer just beeped at me. There she goes. Now these steaks, I imagine, will be like maybe 2 days worth. Because, okay, let me check here. Because they're thick. So, let me check the air fryer. Uh, This is actually part of my food dryer. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna let it rest. Maybe I shouldn't have added 5 more minutes. Maybe I should have only added 3. I'm not cutting into it yet. You gotta let it rest and let the juices go in instead of out. I want it to stay juicy. You wanna chat? I'm here. Okay. The other good thing about doing it partially frozen is that you don't end up with as much blood running out. So, and I'm gonna ask you guys if you want to watch me vacuum seal any of it. I could just stick it in the fridge and wait to vacuum seal it till after my live. But if you want to see the vacuum sealing part, we can vacuum seal 1 or 2 and then put it in the fridge, the rest in the fridge. Okay. Now this, I think I'm going to leave this the way it is. It's kind of wonky, but it's a little thicker, but that's okay. It'll be like a mini roast. Okay, let's see. Let's get some of this down here so we don't topple over. Oops. There. Now I'll have more room. My wash is almost done. Killing a few birds with one stone. And then I'll cut into that steak and we'll see how it looks. Maybe not done yet though, because my wash, because I put it on a longer cycle. Good exercise too. Speaking of strength training, what is done? My wash is done. I'm almost done with my steaks, cutting them. See, it's really not that bad once you get used to it. Usually, I have a piece of meat that has different muscle fibers in it, and I have to kind of cut it apart different. And I mean, I can just cut it into just steaks straight across and not worry about what steak is what, but I can also cut the different steaks and cuts, and but this one wasn't like that, which kind of made me think it's not really a chuck roll, but I should look at the label and make sure it is. That's what he labeled it anyway, unless he was wrong. It's a lot of meat, huh? That's over a month's worth of meat. I didn't count how many steaks I got out of that, but I guess I can after I package it. Well, I'm not putting them in one steak per package though. I usually take out more than that to thaw. Anyway, there she be. Ta-da! So, nobody's chatting tonight. I'm gonna have to go out of here early again. Let me cut into my steak for the replay. There's one person in here. I will cut into my steak for the replay. Okay. Let's see. I still want these gloves because I'm gonna vacuum seal. So, it's juicy. I can see the juices, so maybe I did all right. Thought I overcooked it. We shall. Moment of truth here. Moment of truth. Now remember, this is the end piece, so it might be tougher. It might be interesting. Yeah, it's not rare. Boo-hoo. But the good thing is, it's got some fat on it. There's some red on it. Yeah, see it? flipping the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's rare. Parts of it are rare. Not really rare, more medium rare. And then I'll salt it and white pepper it. I had lamb and sausage and 3 sunny side up eggs earlier. Okay, this end is better. This end is more rare. Yum. See how easy it is to be a carnivore? Seriously easy. One of the best things about it. Oh, I forgot. I have a meter. I have a meat thermometer. Mmm. I don't even have any seasoning on that. And that is flipping amazing. Mmm. Mm. It's a little tough because it's that end piece, but I don't care. I like chewing on it. And you can always make meat broth or put it in your bone broth. Those tougher pieces. Okay. White pepper, because black pepper has too many oxalates and can cause like indigestion and different issues. Ooh, I want some electrolytes too. And I put my sparkling water in there already. I can put salt in my sparkling water, but sometimes it makes it fizz over. Can't do too much because then I'll have to pee all night. And I've been doing really well actually. I didn't wake up this morning till 4:30 and I went to bed at 10. So, and then I went back to sleep. So that worked out well. Okay, I think my lemon is in the bedroom already. And I need a little salt. Salt. Pink Himalayan salt. Okay. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Hello, Richard. Hello. Thank you. Did you see the close up? Here, I'll show you Let's find my fork. Here's a close-up. It's rare enough. First pieces on the end didn't look rare enough because they were a different thickness. It is delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I knew it was going to be the chewier piece. Let me grab a cloth napkin. Hmm. Yeah, this could have been stew meat. And maybe next time I'll cut that end piece because it's uneven anyway. And put it for stew meat. But it'll give me chewing exercise. Cheers. Electrolytes. Which you guys, I haven't really needed to do electrolytes. But I have been drinking that sparkling mineral water. So I am getting a little bit of minerals that way. So something's working because I haven't been getting cramps at night in my legs. Which is very common with carnivore at first. And I had cramps until about a month ago, and then I dropped off the electrolytes to see what would happen, and I don't have any cramps anymore. And before, about 3 months ago, if I went off the electrolytes, I would get cramps at night. So I needed them up until 3 months ago. Yay. Okay. Take you guys with me. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Mary's Gigs? What is that? No, I don't. Explain it to me. So, we can do one of two things. I want to sit and eat. I was going to say that we could vacuum seal a couple of packages of steak, but I think I'm going to sit and eat while my steak is still somewhat warm. Okay, excuse my camera. It's all off until I get situated. And my room is a mess. If you see it, ignore it. Okay. Even though I have that upstairs room to clean, I think I will work on my bedroom next because I live in it. It's not nice to live in a mess. Okay, put my tripod down. Don't be weird. Go away, little dog. he's not getting dinner because he ate what was my leftovers from lunch and that I was gonna refrigerate and have for dinner, which is why I had to cook dinner, because I wouldn't have had to cook dinner. I would have had to just warm it up. Okay, excuse my weird camera angles. Oh, I need to lower it more. That's right. I have to lower it all the way down, really, in order to sit. Okay. I'm coming, people. Patience, patience. Then I might vacuum seal a couple of packages of steak. That's a lot of steak, actually. 30, almost 30 pounds, 29. So what is her channel about? Delivers groceries. Oh. Oh, like to people in need? That's cool. Is that what you mean? Or just she, like, she's a grocery delivery person? Mm. Bummer. I forgot my steak knife, sorry. I'm gonna have to be rather hands-on with this meat on the bigger pieces. I'll just treat it like finger food. Mmm, so good. Chuki, stop begging. You ruined it for yourself. You ate my sausage and my leftover sausage and lamb that I was gonna have for dinner. Oh, did I drink this all? No, that's not true. Maybe I did. I drank all my sparkling water. Hmm. Mary's Gigs. I'll have to look that up. I've been watching East Idaho News. I've started watching them in the Lori Vallow trial, and they and Chad Daybell, because that was tried in Idaho Falls, I think. Anyway, they have a secret Santa thing going on right now that started already, that they take people gifts, and usually it's a car or appliances that they can't afford to get or whatever, and Secret Santa sprung for it, so they get like a brand new car, and they are so shocked and they cry and stuff, and they go out and get in their new car. Anyway. Okay, I came on at 5:39. I set it for 5:30, but I had to get a couple things done before I came on. So anyway, we've been on for 66 minutes. So peppery. I need my water. Okay, guys, I'm going back out to get. I can't believe I drank the whole sparkling water. I almost don't believe that. Grizzly. Sorry. So I'm going to grab water because the pepper, I put too much pepper. Why do you want out? Okay. Back at my post. Hello, I see there's two people in here. Would you like to chat? Hmm, that's weird. Maybe I didn't. So funny. Thought I brought my sparkling water in here. Maybe I did not. Or I drank a whole one already, which I really don't think I did. Well, I got a referral for physical therapy today for my hip. I'm excited. Run into a like a bone. Usually this is boneless because I think the chuck roast is boneless. Well, people aren't chatting much, so maybe I'll just go out. Well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay. Anybody want to say anything before I click the X? Oh, now there's two people. If the chat picks up, I'll stay. Excuse me. These are good. This is good steak, but well, I haven't had to. We've had no trolls. We've had no trolls in here that I know of. That's been nice. Now that piece is going in my bone broth. The end of that. It'll soften up and be nice collagen-y, tendony, collagen-y and stuff. So I'm gonna do some planks before I go to bed and get on my rebounder for at least 5 minutes. So you guys have an awesome night. I will catch you tomorrow. I think 5:30 is good. 8:30 Eastern. Oops. Unless you want me to come in even earlier, I'm flexible. Yummy. Oh, I had a cloth napkin out there too. Maybe I left my sparkling water and my cloth napkin out there. Anyway, bye guys. My nose is running from the pepper. Have a good night. See you tomorrow between 5 and 5:30. Depends on how my day goes, what time I come on. I will schedule it. You'll see the notification. Click the bell, subscribe if you haven't.